Well, investigators there are saying that that the driver in this attack was killed on site. That in his truck were found at least a couple additional explosives, and that they believe that there were potential explosives planted elsewhere in that French Quarter of New Orleans. Inside the truck, they also found a flag that showed support for the Islamic State terrorist group. And they're basically just chasing all the leads they can on this man, a 42-year-old Army veteran. They are scouring his social media feed, of course. They're trying to talk to acquaintances of his. They're asking the public for any leads that they can provide. And the investigation, we do know, has taken FBI officials to Houston, where they're trying to figure out whether this attacker had any support from anyone else, or whether he was more of a lone wolf.
A separate investigation underway in Las Vegas after the explosion of the Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel. What avenues are being looked at by police there?
Well, first of all, investigators are saying it's not clear if there are any links between what happened in New Orleans and this explosion in the Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. It's just too soon to know, but that is something President Biden said the intelligence agencies and the FBI are looking at. Video that police released showed smoke coming out of the Cybertruck just ahead of an explosion. Following that explosion, there were all kinds of fireworks going off in that vicinity. So it's not clear whether there was a bomb inside of the Cybertruck, or whether some high-powered fireworks, other types of explosives. The driver was found dead at the site as well there. And we just don't have any more information at this point in terms of that person's identity or other potential links to terrorist groups, like we do with the situation in New Orleans.
Bill, these two attacks happening so close together, of course, raising questions at a national level of security in the United States, and coming just less than 3 weeks before Donald Trump is inaugurated as president. What has Donald Trump said about these events, and what are the bigger questions now being asked about security?
Well, I think the biggest question is that this is going to force a rethink, a relook at security procedures across the U.S., especially in major cities where large people regularly gather, like they do in the French Quarter of New Orleans. New Orleans was supposed to be hosting a major college football game on Wednesday night and a parade. Those were both postponed until Thursday, U.S. time. I think we're going to see a much more increased or stepped up security presence at both of those events. But it also raises concerns directly about security ahead of the presidential inauguration. I think in light of these events, there's going to be a second look through the procedures that were in place for that.